So we are down here at Wolf Sub-Zero. Jason's done a lot of the research to get us to this point, but we've still got a couple outstanding questions, and I'll kind of let him roll into those.
What led us to Wolf Sub-Zero basically is just the living experience and the quality of the product, as well as what it does to house resale. So it hits a lot of important points there. I get some explanations on how some of the different features work on the Wolf. We decided to come down to the showroom and did some expo requests.
So we're meeting with Paul today down at the Wolf Sub-Zero showroom in Dallas, Texas, and we are so excited to get started and learn more about this process.
All right, so we are looking at the 48 dual fuel range or the 60 dual fuel range. The 48 is probably our most popular. With the 48, you can see there's a single griddle on this one. You're going to have to choose either a single griddle or a double griddle or a griddle and a grill combination, which is called a charbroiler. Or actually this one you can get 8 burners on if you choose not to do any of those things. So that's the first thing.
What's your most popular combination?
This.
Just like that, okay.
Yeah, the reason we did this is this is the #1 seller.
Okay.
Is the single griddle.
Okay.
The nice thing about our griddles is that they're temperature controlled. You can literally set it to whatever temperature you need in terms of what you're cooking. People immediately go to pancakes, but as you learned at the dinner, there's so much more that you can do. And I always tell people, if you think about a Japanese steakhouse, that table is a griddle. So think of everything that they're cooking for you at that. There's just a lot you could do. If you look, there's 2 sets of holes. So that top hole, the top set of holes is actually the regular burner. So when I turn this, that first high low, that's the top burner, that's the normal heat. If I keep going, this is sim for simmer. That top burner goes off, bottom burner comes up, and that is a true simmer. Every burner is set for that.
If you choose the griddle now, can you switch to something later?
In advance, because it's made.
It's made that way.
Yeah, there's no like switching out the griddle, because I've had people ask that. And then you also have to choose natural gas or propane.
Does a charbroiler end up kind of too smoky, or is it
It's up
controllable?
to you. It's controllable by that. If I got a charbroiler, I would recommend nothing less than like 1100 to 1200 CFMs. Are you guys, you want to talk a little bit about the 60? All right, so the 60, again, is still only going to get 6 burners because you have to choose double griddle, single griddle, charbroiler combination. So you'd have to choose that.
Okay.
If you want to see the combo that you mentioned, let's
I
go
do.
and look at that.
Okay.
So here's your 60-inch with the combo.
Yes. This one.
Charbroiler, griddle. Griddle's going to have that top on it that you saw over there.
Okay.
And I'll show you another thing that you can actually do with that. Ovens.
Yes.
How this works is in conjunction with the touchpad. So on the knobs, here's the 2 knobs for each side. You're going to choose what you're doing. So first one is bake. You hit start, temperature is 350. You go up, you go down. So this is where a little bit of the magic happens. So you can connect to Wi-Fi. We actually have an app. And the reason you would want to do that with this is because 1, you can preset the oven if you're a couple miles from home. 2, there's a gourmet mode on here that's preset recipes. And there's a probe that comes with this that will tell you when something's done, and that will actually appear on your phone. Most ovens are self-cleaning. We don't recommend over self-cleaning because it's the hottest your oven will ever get. So it's 800 degrees or more, 4 to 5 times a year is what I recommend. And when it's just really bad, this is the fun mode. Gourmet mode are actually presets. So these are recipes that we put in there for fish, for poultry, for beef. This is where you don't have to think.
I love that.
Let's do beef. Let's do a tenderloin. I want mine medium rare. I hit done. It's telling you how it's going to cook it. You don't have to do anything. It does the work for you. So it's really cool. There's all kinds. There's like 50 some set recipes in here. All right, that's your 60-inch.
On the 48, it has the skinnier one over here.
Yes.
Is that different functions, or is it the same functions, just smaller?
Exactly the same.
Okay.
Function exactly the same. So that's that. You guys are going to have to decide between 48 and 60. I can send you both, and then you guys can make your decision. Knobs.
Yep.
We're known for red knobs. However, not everyone loves red knobs. You can see these are gold. So gold is an option. Black is an option. Stainless is an option. Now there's a brushed, actually matte finish gray. And so there's several ways to go with it. The point being that they're actually free with the initial order. One set. You still get the red. The red always must go on when you go to sell the house because people will know immediately that it's Wolf's, and that will help sell your house,
Agreed.
as will Sub-Zero. So that's something you have to think about. Gold is really hot right now.
One thing that he mentioned in the dinner was that the ovens that come with the ranges are different than the ovens that go in the walls in terms
Not
of
necessarily.
features.
There's
no?
actually the ovens. This would be the M series
Okay.
wall ovens.
Got it.
So you can accomplish these ovens on your wall, but there's another series called the E series. So those are, the M series would be this oven, E series would be our opening price point oven. Used to be very different, actually very similar now. So we're good, 4860, I'll send you both.
Okay.
Any idea on top, you thinking charbroiler?
If we can accommodate the 60, then I would want
This combination?
both combinations. Do you agree?
I think so, yeah.
If we have to do the 48, I don't know the answer to that.
Really would depend on whether you want the 4 or 6 burners. You've accomplished this, but then you're down to 4 burners. And then knob-wise, any ideas?
We're going to have to argue that out. I love gold, but I don't know that I'm going to win that argument.
I'm pretty easy. Reds look good.
The reds look
golds
good.
look good as well.
But
Yeah.
the others are free.
You said you get the red,
Red you always get.
you always get, and then you
always
get one
the
more
red.
set
You get
for
one
free?
more set for free. I think that's it for cooking. Refrigeration. We talked about possibly a 36 refrigerator and a 36 freezer, and I've got that right over here.
Okay.
All right. Column is their individual units versus our classics, which are kind of like the 42 side by side and the 48 side by side. These are literally 2 separate units that we've combined to make one. So that shall refrigerate them. This has all the new changes in it. The lighting has changed drastically on it. You've got the stainless steel trim now on the shelves. This is the really fun part because this is the part that tells you where to put food in here, what will last the longest. So as a for instance, if you put blueberries or I believe raspberries in one of these drawers, you will get like 7 to 10 days more out of them than you would typically. Wow. We've done a lot of research. We do consider ourselves food preservationists because we've done a ton of research for this kind of thing. Keep things for the longest you can have them. And we have our freezer. And then your ice, it makes right into there. These come in 4 sizes.
Okay.
So you can combine however you see fit. The whole idea of the columns is they're separate units. If you want a 36 and a 30 because you don't need as much freezer space, you can do whatever you want. I think what we're thinking about for your place is the 2 36s.
Correct.
So everything you're looking at or everything you get from us is slated 20 or more years. So just know it's in it for the long haul. And we do have a company called C&W, which is our certified repair company. So they know all the ins and outs of our appliances. A really cool thing is if you connect everything to Wi-Fi and to our app, they can actually get into your unit before they get to your house and know what might be wrong with it before they get there. So it's kind of fun.
I like that.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I think we got it.
Okay.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this together in a quote. It's going to have model numbers on it. It's going to have pricing, which is retail pricing. You will pay less at the dealer. If you need recommendations for dealer, I can recommend them for you. It's also going to have links on the left-hand side, and those are going to have all the specs and everything that you need. I can't think of anything else.
Okay.
And I'll get this to you later on today.
Okay.
And then I know you guys are at the early stages, but at least then you can roll with the designer and say, now I have all the specs. Let's make this work. I always tell people too, like, this is such an expensive process. Take the list and go, you know what? This is my dream right here.
Yep.
Let's make this happen and just see if they can make it happen.
Okay.
So it's kind of a good way to start.
Okay.
I know you think you're early, but you're not that early. All right?
Okay.
Thanks. All right.
Thank you.
My pleasure. It's good to meet you guys.
Appreciate you. So we just finished up with our product consultation with Paul, and not only is he exceptional, but the products have exceeded all my expectations. Do you remember talking about the dual fuel oven? And I had no idea that the electric ovens had so much capability beyond the gas ovens. And not that I'm to that level yet in my cooking ability, but I hope to one day get there.
Right. Yeah, no, it seems like the features that they incorporated make it easy for people who are not trained as a chef.
Absolutely.
Working with Paul was excellent. He has a lot of knowledge and knows the product well, as he should. For us, I think we learned quite a bit about the different features of many of the different appliances that they offer, from the dual fuel and the range to a steam oven that has so many features, which maybe was something we initially thought we wanted, but after learning about it, it seems like something you must have.
The only thing we need to figure out now is, can we fit a 60-inch in the current configuration, or do we want the griddle versus the charbroiler, and which features do we want to incorporate? I think they're all great. I think my favorite part was probably learning about the Cove dishwasher. Paul told us that it actually comes out with dishes that are dry, and we have been through multiple dishwashers in our current house just trying to find one that works, and so far nothing has come out dry. It's quite frustrating. We have the whole process of washing in the dishwasher and then setting on the counter for 2 days to let them air dry and then putting them away. And if we can find a product that does that for us, as simple as it seems, that would be amazing.
So now that we believe we've picked out the ensemble of appliances that we want, the next step is going to be working with the architect and the cabinetry design to see how we can come up with a good look and feel and livable space that we'll enjoy for many years.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please do remember to like and subscribe. It does make a difference. If you have any questions about the products, Wolf, Sub-Zero, or Cove, leave a comment below. We'll be more than happy to reach out to our representative and get back to you about that. See you in the next video.